wrong?
Yeah, it's going.
Go.
No, it's going. No,
Yeah,
it's going.
this start.
You were tuned into episode 114, the Goodfellas podcast. It's your boy G5 Jeff TV, aka G5, aka
That's
5,
funny,
aka the
bro.
Guru. We got my man VP Shane in the building. What's going on, bro?
I'm happy, right? Yeah, you guys don't see the behind the scenes stuff at all. The
I
guys and the fans, they don't see the
eh,
behind the scenes stuff at all, bro.
I'm gonna explain that in a second. Big shout out to BoxingFirstVlog, aka the General, aka Blunt Bayless, aka Mr. 1K. What's going on, big bro?
Oh man, skating in these boxing streets, ready to slap these words around like a hockey stick. Let's get to it.
So it's funny because when I'm like, yo, we going live right now, I think it shows that we're live on Shane's screen before it's on mine. So
Yeah.
he'd be like, start. And I'm like, and mine's just be going like, it still be doing the donut. And Shane just be looking at me like I'm dumb as hell. Like,
I'm
but
just
that's the
saying,
behind
like,
the scene.
2 seconds,
Yeah,
2 seconds.
like he's looking at it and my joint's still loading. Like,
But the craziest thing is, like, we were talking about something straight away, just like, oh, I'm gonna start the live, but keep speaking. I'm thinking, Negro, how are we gonna keep speaking and start the live?
hey man, but episode 114, man. We just cooking up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we already knew this, but official announcement: Deontay Wilder is officially making his return October 15th. Robert Helenius is the opponent. Big rumor that Caleb Plant and Anthony Durrell will be the co-main on that card. If that's the case, that is a really, really good co-main. Of course, we still got to continue to break down AJ and Usyk. I don't know if did they have like a final press conference today?
Final
Shane?
press conference today.
Usyk looked like he baked pizzas, man. He
Man,
just he looked
like one of them old Turkish soldiers. he looked like like he went throwback, man. He went throwback.
Usyk looked like he owned several hood pizza stores and shit. Like that's what he looked like. He just don't look like the heavyweight champion of the world, man.
I mean,
like,
that's what's so crazy to me. Like, you go from Mike Tyson, the meanest man ever, to
Usyk.
I mean, he's definitely eccentric. Like, he's one of the most eccentric champions right now.
Yo, you can Usyk could go to an art gallery and like blend like right in.
Literally, bro.
Like it's crazy.
This guy looks like he's supposed to be studying the rock formation, like
right,
landslides and stuff like that, bro.
He looked like a Zen doctor. He run a hippie farm or some shit like that, man. This dude I mean, he's a character. Ain't nothing wrong with having characters in boxing. I'm not hating on Usyk at all, bro. He different right now, bro. I think he doing it to help with the popularity of himself. You know what I mean? Because he was a little dull guy. You know what I mean? To me, I didn't see a lot of media from that had him. You know what I mean? Really building himself up. He just did his thing in the ring, and now it's time to really, get the bag. You got to present something to the public, and he doing what he do. I ain't mad at him.
Yeah, he definitely got two large pieces for $20, man, with the 2-liter for sure.
JO and DM3.
Yes,
Before
sir.
you come in here, you have to go to the fantasy league and make your predictions. That's the most important thing. I ain't seen you guys' name in this season's prediction league, so
at least
get in there. It's cracking this week, man.
At least tell me that y'all wait till after the weigh-in like we do. If you tell me that, I'm cool. But if not, you got to get in there and get your picks in. Big shout out to JO. Big shout out to DM3. Let me get this other announcement in too. And I got a feeling that we're probably gonna kick off with this. Vasyl Lomachenko versus Jermaine Ortiz.
Yeah, I heard
got announced. And I'm kind of curious to get both of your thoughts on the fight because I'm up in the air about it.
I'm disappointed.
Okay.
Let me say this.
Bro, this guy's amazing. Go ahead.
Man, it's a little delay, bro. So when you started talking, I didn't, you know what I'm saying? It's a little delay. Don't get mad at me. You do that shit all the time.
Shane got 4K Wi-Fi out this joint, man.
I know,
this joint quicker than both of
I know,
us.
it's cool, man. I know what went wrong already. It's cool.
Oh, man. Go ahead.
Go, Shane. Go. No, go, Shane. Shane. Young Bucks first.
Okay. All right, go, Shane.
I'm going. Go. So, the reason I'm not so enthusiastic about it, because last time I heard Bob Arum speak about Lomachenko, it was about him versus Shakur Stevenson. So, I mean, that's a big drop-off from Stevenson to Ortiz.
Is that the only reason why you?
Let me say this.
That's the only reason why.
No, can I say this in defense of the fight itself? We don't get that where these young cats are getting a look from a solid vet like a Lomachenko, like a Comey. They're not fighting these guys. So giving props to Lomachenko coming back and what he calling a tune-up fight, I give him props for taking on one of these youngsters that haven't been defeated yet, actually got some talent, still proving that, you know what I mean, he should be the king of the 135 division, you know what I mean? So that being said, I don't like the opponent. I think there's a stronger opponent that should be getting a look from one of these B-level boxing promotions, and his name is Ace Torres, undefeated, 20-0. Come on, bro. Like, I mean, these guys, you can't just because, I mean, it makes sense because it's an in-house fight, but to be honest, they could have looked and gave a shot to one of these, like I said, B-level promotions and grabbed one of their guys.
Is it what's it called? Is it a for some form of title eliminator or final eliminator or mandatory position?
I think it's just a fight.
No, so not from what I heard.
Then, what did you hear? Okay, so if there's nothing, if there's nothing,
it's a tune-up. That's what it is. That's what I read. I read in two different articles that is just basically a tune-up.
Okay, if it's a tune-up, how I will see it is, he could have found a better opponent, but not just that. What's the benefit for Lomachenko? That's where it's I'm a bit struggling to see where's the benefit.
Well, if he was really over there ducking bullets, you gotta kind of get back in, another fight mode. That's one fight. This is a different fight. So maybe he does need that. You feel what I'm saying?
I mean, he could have found a more marketable name. He could, what I would have done, bro? I keep all the
young boy got some steam. The young boy got some steam. He been on Top Rank a couple times in the last 2 years. So
you know what I would have done?
It's not like he hasn't had eyes.
You know what I would have done if I was Lomachenko? And you guys will laugh at me when I say it, but then let me land my point. I would have loved to see Lomachenko versus the dude Devin Haney beat and stopped Abdullayev. And let me tell you why. Abdullayev just come off a good win against Linares and he knocked Linares out. But Abdullayev is Russian. So you could have like a little bit of a Russian-Ukrainian type fight, and that'll sell a hell of a lot, bro. Go ahead, Jeff.
Shane trying to get people
I ain't
shot.
mad at that.
Shane trying to get people shot. That's number one.
No, matchup makes sense though, as far as the marketing.
Loma go come to the ring with a bulletproof vest on and shit, man. Like Shane out of pocket. I'll approach it from a different angle. I think I don't have a problem with the fight from this angle. PBC, if their big fights come through, the rest of the year should be pretty packed for PBC.
We got a special guest in the comment section, by the way.
Absolutely.
One of my favorites.
So I'm thinking it's definitely a keep busy fight, but I think that Loma Shakur situation is better slated for basically early next year if they can pull it off, because if Spence Crawford comes off, that's late in the year, and you don't want to be in the way of that. You don't want to be in the way of that. So from that angle,
let's keep I mean, I get you on that, but Shakur was already lined up against a guy he should have already fought. You see what I'm saying? In the Robinson, you know what I mean? The Robinson dude. What's his last name? Pronounce it. Conceição.
His name is Robinson. His name is Robinson.
Conceição.
Conceição.
He deserves that shot. So I don't think we should overlook what he did and how we got, raw dog the same way the young boy from over at PBC did. What's the young boy that fought Rolly and got the bag, the fight snatched from him. See, that situation happened with Robinson. So
he's taken a couple losses since then.
Yeah, but he jumped up and wait for that next fight. He shouldn't have done that. You know what I'm saying? He didn't stay at 140. I think he went he went up to 147.
And he did a
fill in. That didn't help him. Yeah, that didn't. But he's still a good fighter though. And maybe see how when something like that happens to you, bro, it slips my mind so much right now, bro. I went through this yesterday.
Yeah, hold on.
God damn. Jackson Martinez.
Jackson
Martinez. Yeah. But you see how when something bad happens to you in the ring, it could either benefit from it and have a good turnaround, or it could just kind of roll downhill, and maybe that was the results for him for that bad call, because he should have got that win and been on a different platform. Not chasing fights.
I think that's bad management too. Like, that's bad management too, man.
That could be too. Yeah.
This last two fights,
but just the karma in itself.
Yeah, but
just the karma in itself.
Your manager is not supposed to put you in bad situations, man. Like, you don't.
But come on, Jeff. Let's be honest. If you win that fight, the choices are different. You see what I'm saying?
But,
if you win and get that win the way he's supposed to, his choices in his route would have been different based on managers.
I'm not taking a last second replacement fight with Gary Russell. I'm just not. I'm not. That's a tall ass task, man. That's a tall ass task.
But
you know what I'm saying?
I mean, how have you even come up with that?
They just called him. It was less than a week.
Yeah,
he took a 140 fight too.
Yeah, you can't do that.
He took a 140 fight.
But that gives the impression. Yeah, that gives the impression that his guys is cashing him out. That's the impression I get. You know,
I can't argue that, bro.
Yeah, let me run through these comments. We got a special guest up in here, man, and I gotta give him the red carpet treatment, man. Hold on, let me get through these real quick. J.O. says Shane laughing. My guy, DT3, the boom man, is in the building, man. One of our favorite partners, you know what I'm saying, holding it down for the West Coast. What it do? Said with the folk, NBBC forever. I missed y'all yesterday. I'm here today, though. What's good with the bros? Everything good, baby. My boxing son in the building, Chris G. What's going on, bro? It says Hellenius is a legit fight. I don't care what anyone says. No, it's a legit fight. Legit fight, for sure.
Nah, there's no theories about that.
Yeah. Hellenius is a legit.
I was calling for this. I was calling for Hellenius years ago. I was been calling for this fight years ago, bro.
Vlog was calling for this fight before Hellenius went on his Kalnacki run.
Exactly.
I mean, I don't know why, though. Because it was the Kalnacki win that got
it was prior to the Kalnacki.
No, it was prior to the Kalnacki, based on the matchup, based on length, based on size, like somebody that can actually move. He was fighting a bunch of, tree trunks, like guys that ain't have no good footwork, so they ready and standing there for that punch. Like even Ortiz was kind of sandbagging through the fight, even though he was winning it. He just wasn't moving properly to get out the way when the shot came.
We all know what's gonna happen as well, bro. It's either Tyson Fury comes out of retirement, or the winner of Ortiz versus Ruiz versus the winner of Wilder versus Hellenius. We all know that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, because for
the belt.
For the belt. If Fury retires, then yeah.
I don't
answer me.
retiring. He's a
all right. Now answer me a question. We talked about this a little bit yesterday. Answer me a question. Does Joshua get a look if he loses?
No, of course not.
Does he get it? Because I told
no.
You don't think he gets a look from that scenario you just put out, and then Joshua will grab that winner?
You know why he doesn't need a look neither? Because what you're gonna realize is Joshua is when a champion becomes champion, they're still gonna be calling out Joshua, especially if he's coming off a loss, because they're seeing him as the bag and an easier paycheck.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's a little.
Well, Tyson did it to Chisora, so Shane is not lying. Tyson just did it to Derek Chisora, so Shane is not lying.
I think they don't have to do that with Joshua because, like Shane said, they're gonna call out Joshua anyway. Wilder's more inclined to need the actual ranking to actually get it. Like, there's not a lot of people that's gonna call. There's gonna be more people call out AJ than Wilder. You know what I mean? Because they're gonna look at him as the bigger bag and the more vulnerable guy because of his chin.
But then y'all said he won't get a look though. But y'all just disagree with me saying he won't get a look. Awesome.
I'm just entertaining your idea. I still don't think he should get a look. I was just entertaining the idea, though. Yeah, I was just entertaining the idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, remember. Well, all right. Let's talk about it with Fury out the picture. What's the big fight? If let's just say Fury's out the picture, what is the big super fight at heavyweight right now?
Well, for me, are you talking about financially, or are you just talking about
financially? Yeah, market, financially, eyeballs, Joe Public, whoever.
AJ versus Wilder was always.
It's still the big fight.
Yeah, but the issue
is it still that fight?
If there's no title on the line though, I mean.
Listen,
that's why I told y'all, bro.
I slightly disagree with that. Go ahead, Vlog. I'll follow up.
I agree with him. No, I agree with you, Shane. If it's no title, it might not be the mega fight that it should have been years ago. But at the same time, I mean, I think based on the positions they coming off of, each could use a win over the other to catapult themselves and stay in range and in looking eyes of whoever the current champ is, Usyk, whether Fury come back, you know what I'm saying? Because he would probably come back and fight the winner of that fight, you know what I mean, in 2 years or something like that. So, yeah, I don't know. I think that's still a good fight, but again, Shane is correct. It would have to be a title on the line.
Well, I disagree with both of y'all, and Vlog actually gave the reason why I disagree. I think both of them getting a win going into that fight is more important than a belt because both of them are so big in terms of name and stature. They don't need a belt for that fight to pop off. And on top of that, we all know Mauricio Suleiman. He's going to get the laborers to go in there and make a nice belt. Name it, all of that, customize it, and all.
But that's why I said. Remember yesterday, Jeff?
Special belt. Yes, sir.
Remember I said yesterday. I have a feeling that he's going to name the winner of Helenius Wilder, the WBC champion, come 28th. You know what I'm saying? Like, because the 28th is going to come past before the fight with Helenius and Wilder, and I do believe that's the move.
Well,
so just in case, hold up, let me finish. Just in case Joshua loses, there's still a rebound fight.
So, all right. So I'm gonna take this bag walk with you, right? So the reason why, if you're Suleiman, the reason why you don't make that winner of that fight the champion is because you want to keep your options open. So check this out. So the winner of Helenius and Wilder, let's just say he puts them in prime position to get a shot, right? We still gotta wait. We still gotta wait till Saturday. We don't know what's gonna happen. So if let's say AJ wins the fight against Usyk, that changes everything. That changes everything.
No, hold up. Let me stop you right there. Just 1 second. I believe if AJ wins, that actually enforces Suleiman to make the Helenius Wilder fight the winner. But then you get the mega undisputed fight between Wilder and AJ.
Right.
So I think it works in their favor if AJ wins.
But
and if he loses, it still works. It still works.
It don't work. It don't work because he got to run into Usyk, and that's not enough bread. No. So if you keep your
what
options,
you mean run into Usyk? No. Listen, what you mean?
Check me out, bro. Check me out. Hold on, check me out.
Okay.
I got a feeling you're gonna rock with me on this one. So if Usyk wins, then you do not make Wilder and Helenius for the belt. I'm gonna tell you why. Because at the end of the day, if you put, let's say Wilder wins a fight, you put him in prime position for a title shot. He says, all right, he's gonna fight for the title next fight. AJ loses the fight, but it's competitive. He loses the fight, but it's competitive. Suleiman actually has a reason to actually match them two up and have his belt on the line. So now he's getting a sanctioning fee for probably $100+ million fight. And all he got to do is wait. It just makes sense. I'd rather get a sanctioning fee off of $100 million fight than a $40 million fight with Usyk.
That's my point, Jeff. I don't think Suleiman is in a rush for the undisputed situation if he can milk his belt in 1 or 2 fights. You see what I'm saying? You milk the belt, sanctioning fees on obviously Helenius Wilder. Then you could turn around and milk it again with the loser, even if it's Usyk. You know what I'm saying? Could be Usyk. The loser of the
I got you. But vlog, it's simple. You don't need to milk it 2 fights when you can set it up for the 1 fight and it's $100+ million.
I mean, I mean, I'm not saying that you're wrong, Jeff. I just think, I think we both right. That's the only way I can say it.
Yeah, it's just with Suleiman, he want the big bag. So I'm thinking in terms of
I give you the edge. I'll give you the edge. I'll give you the victory.
But listen, that could happen as well. That could happen because if you think about it, he may look at it like, well, I think Wilder gonna beat Usyk. He may look at it like that too. So I mean, it could go either way. But let me run through these comments real quick. DT3, he said that's a political fight. This is for you, Shane. He said that's a political fight. He said people will die, Shane. He said the arena will get bombed. That's a fact. That's a fact. He said Loma only fighting for belts. And he says Shakur better keep his belt or he won't get a Loma fight. Politics are too nasty these days. But I think that's something. I think Bob ready to send Loma through the gauntlet. I think he ready to send him through the gauntlet. His name's being mentioned with Haney. His name's getting mentioned with Shakur. It could be a cash out too. I mean, now he may win both fights. But that's murderous row for real. Haney might get a Loma fight. He got too much hardware. Oh yeah, for sure. If he beats Kambosos his second time, that's the fight that's gonna happen. So DT3, I agree with everything.
Yeah, they've already put out. If you check me out on YouTube, I did a video on that. Breaking news that they've already kind of. Behind the scenes inked it via victory, obviously for both dudes. You see what I'm saying? Now he has his tune-up fight for that fight. That's the build-up. You have to have Luma doing some work building up the Haney or Kambosos winner. You know what I'm saying? But obviously we know it's going to be Haney. I think Kambosos might do a little something different, make it a little bit more grittier fight, but in them results, Haney. Yeah, he's going to have to hold and hit. He's going to have to over the top, overhands, a lot of that gritty punching, some thigh shots, some hip shots. He's going to have to do something different, bro. I said in my video, I was like, man, I need that Reynoso special pack. He going to need something, bro.
He need a V12 Reynoso pack. For sure.
Man.
Let me see. YSL, big shout out to the bro. He said Wilder versus Helenius for the vacant. That's what Vlog was saying. Yeah. I was saying hold off.
I told
depending
you.
On who wins.
WBC is shameless. And they believe that all publicity is good publicity. So I can easily see them making that
did you see the
happen.
video? Did you see the video where he was just like, you see the video where he was like, he was explaining why it was 3 sanctioning fees? Like it was 3 different fees for a champion. He said it all goes back to boxing.
Oh yeah, I read that article. That shit was almost like you never gave no explanation. It was almost like he was just talking. He never gave no explanation, bro.
He's like, don't worry about it. It just goes back to boxing. Gotta give a red carpet shout out to my guy here, Ty Finney, aka Legend, in the building. What is going on, bro?
What's going on? Salute to everybody.
Salute.
I like your family.
Yeah. Man, he doing his thing on his podcast, man. Definitely go check him out.
Bro,
I think
join the league, bro.
Hey, bro, I think I sub, but I don't be getting a notification, so I don't know when your shit be popping up. I've been seeing some of your older shows, and
that logo is extra crispy.
But
that logo is extra crispy.
I'm looking for it. I'm looking for it.
That logo is what?
That's the business.
I said that logo is extra crispy. It's primo. Primo crispy. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Real quick. Let me ask him a question while I know you hosted.
Yeah.
Let me do this. What's your thoughts on Helena's Wilder, and do you think it should be for the title?
I'm going for Wilder, but I don't think it should be for no title. I don't think it should be pay-per-view either.
No, it has to be pay-per-view.
Yeah, it's pay-per-view from what I understand, right?
No, it has to be pay-per-view. That's the only way.
That's Wilder, bro.
Yeah, that's the only way he can get paid. That bag that he.
That's D Wilder.
That bag that he commands.
He's
one of the few in the sport.
$30 million fight.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a good.
I say the numbers for this one should be at least 10.
What's the numbers?
10. I think it's a $10 million fight.
For
$10 million fight.
Wilder, they probably they probably they're gonna pay him 10. They're gonna pay him 10 plus. They're gonna pay him 10 plus. You know what I'm saying? But they gotta put it on pay-per-view though. You know what I mean? You can't rob the poppy store.
Yeah, that's not the Saturday fight.
Can't rob the poppy store for bank money. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You gotta hit the big bank up. You know what I'm saying? DT3, he said AJ lacks gas. He still got money on his name, though. That's a fact. All that's facts.
The Legend, you sign up to the fantasy league.
The fantasy league?
The prediction league, yeah. For next season.
Yeah, I logged on the site earlier, man, but I think I gotta when I'm signing up, I guess you gotta download the app to do it.
No, just go on the website. I'll call you after the live and we'll just run through it. We'll just run through it.
Okay, cool.
Let me run it down to him real quick, family. Let me run it down. When you go on there, bro, you're gonna go to pick. It's gonna give you the fight. You're gonna hit pick the fight. You're gonna register for that fight. So your name, email, your results, win, loss, blah, blah, blah. And then it's gonna say confirm. You're gonna do the same thing for every fight. So every fight, you're gonna just put your name, email, and your results, and that's it. Gotcha. Basically, I got Usyk, AJ, Usyk in 9 knockout.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
What's your call?
That was a nice advertisement break, bro. Commercial break. Nice commercial break. I like that blunt. We gave everybody a nice little.
Hey,
you just click that play button right there. Just click play.
Click that play button right there, Legend.
All right.
And matter of fact, I'll just do it. So if you click it, it's gonna say side pod.
You don't want to do that. You can just press X. There's X in the phone.
Yeah, you just X out of that.
Yeah, because y'all ain't ready for that. Y'all gonna lose money in there, bro. That's only for the real hardcores.
You see where it say take your pick?
But I'm hoping y'all on that level.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, so you just hit take your pick.
Keep scrolling down, Jeff. Scroll down.
Yeah, right here.
Scroll up just a bit. Scroll up just a second. You see where it says side pot? Scroll up.
Right.
Yeah,
where
I see
it says side pot. This is where you can register and bet. Will not bet. play head to head with me and the rest of the team. So we've already got people that signed up for that. So that's another one.
And then this down here is where you actually making your pick. So you can make your pick here. Then you got the Badu Jack fight, you can pick here. Then you got the Herkovich Zhang, and then you just going down the line. Just pick.
We will have the VP. What I'm gonna say, let me cut you off real quick, host. What I will say to everybody watching, we're gonna have the VP really iron things out because there's a couple fights that change. He said it's hard to do, so y'all bear with us. We still, you know what I mean, ironing little kinks out. The website is the hottest thing on boxing right now, bro. I'm telling y'all, man. Ain't nobody doing it.
We got the lip and yets on there though. Whatever John you talking about, bro?
He was talking about another fight.
Tabibi, the dates also, bro.
No, the date's the 20th.
No, you got Sponge on there. Tabibi is not fighting Sponge. He's fighting Wilson.
I thought they were fighting each other.
Nah, bro. You got to tap in with the OG, bro. And I gave you the WBL 140 world title fight that should be on there.
I saw that.
Should be on there. Should be on there, bro, because I be in these streets working.
I saw that. I didn't see that. Bro, I literally copied all of the fights off BoxRec, so BoxRec must be tripping. I literally copied all of the fights off BoxRec.
We'll get it.
Tap in with the OG. I got you.
Hey, DT3, get up in there, bro.
Everybody rocking, man.
DT3, get up in there, man. Get up in there, man. Let me see. DT3 said AJ Wilder. Shane, to answer, I think Vlog asked the question. That's still the money fight if Fury's not in the picture. Like that's
what I said. That was the stipulation.
Yeah,
that was my stipulation.
DT3, if Fury wasn't on his BS, AJ Fury would be huge. Facts. We all from. Big shout out to my guy Matt. He said, "Who wins Saturday? I need a winner." I mean, smart money says Usyk. I just got a bad feeling something weird gonna happen in the fight. But the smart money says Usyk though. Smart bread,
bro.
You know what I'm saying?
If you let me give you a hardcore inside. The bull Rob Garcia has not been on the greatest training run, bro. So I don't think he's going to be able to do what needs to be done for AJ to pull it off, bro. If you just look at a lot of his fighters.
Yeah, I read he wants Joshua to be mean. He's trying to get Joshua to be mean.
No, this is where I disagree, bro. I don't get where people keep saying this. How many mean fighters has Garcia actually coached? I don't get where people are saying, like, where is this concept of, like, it's not like you got Abel Sanchez. Like, Abel Sanchez is a dude, okay, anybody who trains in Big Bear or trains with Abel Sanchez, they're not mentally saying they're aggressive, they're naturally just come forward fighters. He didn't get Abel Sanchez. You see my point? Like, I'm thinking to myself, where did this idea that all of a sudden Robert Garcia is some extra aggressive coach? I don't know where that comes from. That is all new to me. He trains Mexican style and all of that stuff. Not really.
Yeah,
bro. All I can tell you is, go ahead, Chef. My bad.
No, I just, the only thing I had to say, I was just like, I didn't understand the pick from a strategy standpoint. We talked about it yesterday. It's about a good three to five names I would have picked before Robert Garcia. You want somebody that has a track record at heavyweight and outside of that, some familiarity with Usyk. And there was other names he could have went with. Go ahead, bro.
Can I add this?
Yes, sir.
He does have a little familiarity with the Usyk camp, working with some of the guys that work with Usyk, that being Robert Garcia, but I don't think that's enough. So if you're going to hire somebody, you're definitely looking at their resume. Am I correct? Currently his resume is not that great. You can't keep your prime dude Mikey in shape. get him at a solid weight class, keep him at that weight class. That's been an issue. A couple of your B-level fighters lost back-to-back fights. So that I wouldn't have hired him just based on those records alone. And then he's not really worked with a heavyweight before, like Jeff stated. So questionable hire. And don't think they're gonna get it done. That's why I went with Usyk.
A lot of people praising it,
but I'm going for the KO.
I didn't see why. I saw a lot of people praising it, and I just thought to myself, well, I guess I'm missing something here because I must not watch. I've been watching Robert Garcia for years, and you basically got a Mexican Robert McCracken. I literally can't see why. Does he give anybody defensive knowledge, advance their defensive game? Defense.
That right there, that's something that you need if you're looking for a trainer.
Defense.
Not Garcia.
Not the Garcia that I.
That's my point. That's my point. That's my point.
Yeah,
that's
not
my
Garcia, man. But Matt, to answer your question, Usyk is the smart money. Probably decision is probably smart money too, but we'll see.
Nah, this one ain't going decision. Somebody going to sleep. You know what? I think it's going to be on the feet stoppage, just because they want to save that fighter from maybe embarrassment or whatever. So I think it's going to be on the feet stoppage by the ref.
Listen, on the feet stoppage, it better be after several knockdowns because I don't want to see one of those controversial.
I think it will. This AJ, he known to take knee. So, a couple knees, they're going to call it.
I don't see them doing a stand-up stoppage.
I think go on.
Well, I don't see them doing a stand-up stoppage because they're going to give him every opportunity in the world. Like, he can be drunk in the ring and they're going to give him, he's going to have to. Usyk had to put him down. Usyk had to put him down.
AJ's gonna quit, bro. I think at some point.
I can see that happen. Be a wilder situation. You think it's gonna be a wilder situation?
Me personally, I think it's going decision. I don't think none of that's happening. But
me neither, because I don't think Usyk's gonna get greedy. But I think at some point AJ's gonna realize he can't win this fight, and he's gonna have to make that decision. Either you just give up and accept the fact that you can't win, or go all out. And that's my issue, because when someone beats you mentally and you start to question yourself, that's always the biggest problem. That's always the first problem.
Yeah, it's crazy. Brennan Smith in the building, man, said Haney is a bad guy. Brennan, I want to know what interaction you had with Haney. It's the second straight day.
He lost some money. That's what it is.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all was at the dice game or something, and Haney took a couple dollars from you. I don't know, bro.
He put his Jordan Metro money on Cambosis, and it didn't go well for him. You dig? So I think it happens, man. It happens. You make a bad call. I ain't right all the time.
Right. We all from Get Shane a Red Bull with the sponsor, where the sponsorship at.
It's one of those things, bro. It's one of those snacks, bro.
I'm tired too. Brennan Smith, I'm going to the Wilder fight. Everybody gonna be at that joint, man, for sure. Them ticket prices gonna be out the wazoo.
I ain't going to that fight, but
yeah,
a good fight.
Bruce, that's in
my
Vegas.
guy, Bruce. Nah, it's in New York. It's in New York. Yeah, the Barclay. The Barclay. At the Barclay.
I can't make that, man. I'm on the West. In the West, I can't make that.
Bruce Gas, Boxing Jazz, and more. One of the hottest channels on the planet. Big shout out to my.
What's going on,
OG? Yeah, Shane gonna be getting at you, and he ain't get at you because I ain't sent him the email.
I was about
to send him the email so he can get at you.
Yeah.
Brennan said after seeing the face off, I'm not sure that AJ is there.
I didn't read into the face off, bro. I didn't.
Yeah, like Usyk look like he do.
Because all right, I give you a face off.
Yeah.
I give you a face off where the fight was completely opposite. The Plant Canelo face off. where it actually looked like Plant was ready for that smoke and he was gonna retaliate shot for shot. And I mean, basically, he was on his bicycle in reverse. So, face-offs don't mean a lot all the time.
Like with these fighters as well, like Usyk is made of stone. Like I don't feel like he carries emotions into fights, and I feel like AJ and where he is right now, there is no choice but to be. You have to win. You have nothing to lose. You have to win. It's all or nothing.
So okay, let me ask you this. Let me ask
in AJ.
Oh man, I got a hellified question for everybody on the panel. If AJ pulled out of this fight due to mental health, would y'all be mad at him? If it's so much pressure. Now, Shane,
hold on, let the legend answer that first. Let him answer that.
If he pulled out, Legend, how would you feel? Would you accept that? Would you understand that? Because we gotta agree, it's a lot of pressure, right? This is for history. Would it be 3-time heavyweight champ? Am I correct?
Yeah, correct. 3 times.
All right. So this history, a lot of pressure, blah blah blah. If he said mental health, say Friday morning, would you be mad? Would you accept that? Would you understand that? Whatever. That's the question.
Yeah, I'd be mad and I wouldn't accept that.
No, I mean,
it's a lot of pressure, bro. It's a lot of pressure, bro.
So many fights
hold up. Have you had history on your shoulders before?
What you mean?
Whatever you did in this upcoming event would make history. Would you not think that's a lot of pressure on you as an individual?
Right.
You mean like AJ?
But
AJ. So hold up. Let me paint the picture again. Let me park the car real quick and then y'all can do what y'all do. AJ is in a historical setting. A lot of pressure. Just lost against this guy.
Right.
Just a lot of the glitz and the glamour, the red carpet, the blah, 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 the whole world looking at it. Right. If he said, yo, mentally, I can't handle this. Physically, I'm cool. Mentally, I can't handle this. Would y'all accept that? Would it? Since we talked mental health yesterday.
I would accept it on one ground. Because when I hear other people use the word mental health, it's normally to their benefit. So I then start to question whether it's genuine or not. In this particular scenario, AJ will be basically saying no or turning his back to 50 million. That isn't in your benefit, bro. I don't care how you want to spin that. That isn't in your benefit to walk away from 50 million. So the only reason why you would do that is if you genuinely are going through issues. And I can understand where that issue can come from.
Man, fuck all that, man. I'm asking Vlog for one of the chopsticks, man. And we going to pay AJ a visit, man. Fuck that. Hell no, man. I ain't going for that. I ain't going for that.
Away from 50 million.
All right, so hold up,
bro. I'm not
Shane. Fuck that.
Shane, I don't care because it ain't paying my card payment.
No, but you can't say that it's not legit, bro.
Hold on, I don't care. I don't care. That's my point.
All right,
I don't
Jeff,
care. It could be legit.
Jeff.
Yes.
Here you go. Let me paint it to Jeff this way. Say the next show we get ready to do will make history. Because why? It may be the last show. It might be the show that put us over the top. It could be just whatever kind of show that brings pressure on you.
Bad example.
Do you think? No, that's a great example because that's what we do. We podcasters.
But
we're podcasters. Am I correct?
Fighting ain't natural to AJ. I can tell you that for free, bro. Because I don't feel nervous when I get
you have been slaying this dude since we started this shit. It's about to affect the ratings, I think, bro. Like, come on, you killing AJ over here, fam.
I don't get nervous for coming on live, bro. There's nothing because it's natural to me.
I asked Jeff, but see, Shane, you answering for Jeff. I asked G5. I asked the Guru. Based on understanding of history, we've all had encyclopedias. We've all heard historical events. Our podcast would be history. It would be a crossover. Would you feel the pressure to be like, yo, can we change the date? Would you be like, would you would that be something you could say, damn man, y'all, I can't handle it. I ain't ready right now. I'm ready, but I ain't ready. Could you say, you know what I mean? Would that be something you could see yourself doing?
No. Number one is just built for it. That's number one. Number two, even in like in a million years, if I decided to do that, the one thing that I can say is that whatever I got coming to me going forward in terms of negativity, I got to take it on the chin. I can't ask anybody to trust me after I do that. So if you feel like a moment is too big for you, then you shouldn't get involved with whatever it is you're into. You know what I mean? Like, because if you're into a situation, you're into it to be the best that you can be. So you're gonna have those defining moments. So I'm like, if you're gonna run from a defining moment, then just go sit on the couch. Just go sit on the couch. I mean, and that's the thing. And I
answer me this. Answer me this. People that do things that are just extra creative, once in a lifetime things. Do you think those people could do those things under the lights? Like all of these people that skaters, people that do flips, anything that's so creative, music, whatever.
I genuinely do believe that. I genuinely believe that they do. They can do on the lights. Purely and simply because once you remove the formalities and all the niceties and the extras, you're going back to the naked, bare knuckle foundation. And that is, can you fight? Or can you flip? Or can you skate? Or whatever it is. And that's natural. You got to be able to channel and funnel through all of the extras and just bring it down to the foundation. And to me, certain fighters, like, no matter how pressured the fight may be, Floyd Mayweather never got nervous for a fight. I've never seen Floyd Mayweather visible, maybe Pretty Boy, but I never saw Money Mayweather nervous before a fight. Never. Because this is second nature to me. This is just second nature. It's just another. Same thing with Tyson Fury. Like, it's just another day. It's another day at the office. Like, they just don't get nervous.
Yeah,
I can respect that.
I'll say this, man.
That.
Let me say this, Shane. The first McDonough fight, when they were announcing the scorecards, he looked worried, from what I remember.
No, but I'm talking about before a fight. I'm talking about before a fight.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. The legend. I meant, like, would you feel like, okay, like I might have to take a step back. I might have to put it on another day type of thing, because I do it good, but I don't do it when everybody watching. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'll add this, man. With me just starting my podcast, I just did episode 5, but when I started at the beginning, I was nervous, but I just did it. The first three by myself, all about half an hour. Then 4 and 5, 2 hours strong.
Dope.
Yeah.
It's like,
that's what's up.
It's like,
I'm proud of you, bro. That's what's up.
Bro.
Thank you.
Facts. And
I mean,
this is where
on me, but I just went forward with it.
This is
hey,
the problem.
Fam, I still got my first goddamn poster and background art hanging up here. So I've been doing this shit for a minute, trying to push it through.
Yeah.
This is the issue that I have with the question that, no issue with Blunt though. The question that Blunt asked is, we can question that about AJ and whether he's feeling that pressure. I can tell you for free, Usyk ain't. Usyk ain't feeling what AJ's feeling. Usyk feels free. That's the only thing I took from that head-to-head, is that Usyk is going there made of stone. There's no emotion. He's not going in there with no emotion, no panic, no nerves. He's just going in there ice cold. And that's a massive advantage for Usyk.
Hey, can I ask you to do something real quick, Shane? Can you show everybody your Usyk tattoo on?
I have no Usyk tattoo, bro.
The thing that's crazy, like, just like quick sidebar, like, it's just it's good to just see everybody doing what they doing now, because we were all around each other at the beginning. So Legend, when I started, Shane was there shortly after, and then Vlog was terrorizing my comment section shortly after that,
killing them,
and it just turned into a thing, and just the kind of Legend. I don't know if I ever told you, but just before we get into the comments, just to give you like a kind of like a brief history, like Shane reached out to me when I first started. I don't even think I had 100 subs, and he was just like, bro, like, you know, we should talk.
I mean, I love this guy's content at this time. It's crazy because my favorite YouTube channel before I even jumped on it was Jeff's. But this is how much of a boxing hardcore head I was at the time. Like, I used to watch every channel that didn't have a lot of subscribers because those were the ones who I felt knew the most about boxing. I was going to cover the more under, like, and I'll tell you, there was 2 channels I watched at the same time. One called Mr. Boxing Today and Jeff. Those 2 are my favorite. And Jeff used to crank out videos every day, 5, 6 a day. So at that time, Jeff didn't even display his subscribers at that time. But I know sometimes it's just me. If you go to some of Jeff's real early videos, you'll see me and like 5 others commenting.
Yeah, and one day Shane hit me and was just like, bro, we should talk. And it was pretty much a wrap after that. And then Vlog actually won, I think, the first contest I put up to pay for a pay-per-view.
Yeah, literally, that's what people. We've been doing these contests for a long time.
Long time. So I hit him, and he's like, "You serious?" I'm like, "Yeah, like I'm serious." And pretty much from that point on, it's been a wrap. And then for the people that don't know, like Ty said, he had a vision, and it's either you going to jump in the water and try to swim, or you're not going to get in there. Right. And and Ty, what we talked for about 3 hours?
Yeah, 2 hours.
Yeah, about two and some change. Just
it was 2 hours. And then the last one I did yesterday was just about 2 hours too. So.
I'm talking about the conversation we had before you even did it though. That was like a 3 hour conversation.
3 hours.
That was like a 3 hour plus conversation where we was just bouncing ideas and just chopping
he was enthusiastic as well. Like the Legend was, he was enthusiastic. I knew he was enthusiastic because when he messaged me, he was messaging me real aggressive. I was like, I like this.
I said, but the thing is though, like his 4th podcast, he had one of the, I'll leave myself out of it, but he had Ohio Runs Boxing, who's one of the hottest dudes out there, on his podcast, in his 4th podcast. Like that ain't nothing to
he's aggressive, like, and he's aggressive, bro, and I like that because I even said to Jeff, like, this is before you started your channel, and me and Jeff had a private conversation. I was like, all right, cool. You see how we got, like, to me, it's all, we all come under the same umbrella. All of us come under the same umbrella. We all come from so Blunt's doing what he's doing, and even Bruce is in the comment section. Bruce is doing what he's doing, and every time I see people who all started from the same, like, when I mean started from the same, like, we all met when we had no channels, or not so much, but we all met when we didn't have anything, and then people just started to branch out. So like, and within the circle, people just help each other. Do you see my point?
Yeah.
So
that's 100% facts, man. Because even Blunt, Blunt ain't want to do no channel. I probably jumped on the phone with him a couple times for a couple hours, and I think one day he was just you know what, fuck it,
Yeah, because I'm gonna tell you this, bro. I come from an era we don't put no tattoos, we don't take no pictures, so. Being on this camera and talking to the world, it was hella new to me. It was cool to jump in the chat and slay a couple cats because they wasn't knowledgeable like I was, and they wordplay stunk. So you dig. So I'm nice with these words. Don't let me get anyway. Let me get on with it. But like I was saying though, he drove me to it, bro. So this the guru, man. He be cooking up, man. He give you that energy that you need, that little spark that might be in you. He'll give it some power, and next thing you know, you start running with it. And I ain't mad at him, man. He the best at it though. I ain't gonna lie, bro. He is the best at it. He's a lyrical auditor, my dude. His wordplay is bonkers. You think my shit nasty? He talk to you regular and kill you with words.
But that's the original church down the bottom, man. Like, what's the shoes? What's the shoes joint?
Right.
What's the shoes joint?
I'm
slicker than church
slicker
shoes on a Sunday morning.
Shoes on the Sunday morning. You dig? Come on, man. It's me,
yeah, man.
You
so
know
it's just,
how I get down, man.
It's just it's extended family across the board, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's just good to see across the board. And that includes Bruce and YSM and Shido and all those guys, man. Like, so big shout out to everybody doing their thing. DM3 said, AJ is always the cash cow. Even when he loses, they still make the most money fighting AJ. That's a fact. Will Stokes in the building said, glad Wilder is back. Yeah, it's a good look for the sport. Like, it's a good look for the sport for sure. Will Stokes, I'm confident AJ is on smoke, beast mode, man, coming for it all. Trust me.
If he's coming forward, he's gonna get knocked out quick. But go ahead. He's gonna get knocked out quick. 7, 8 rounds. He's getting knocked out.
Before I get into the next comment, let's go around the board. Let's go around the board real quick. If you had to craft a strategy that AJ is capable of actually executing, what strategy would you give him to beat Usyk? Please let Shane go first.
Bro, please let me go. I'm actually
all right. Go ahead, vlog.
So I know how to beat me.
Go ahead.
The way you beat a southpaw is not raw aggression. You have to conserve your energy, first of all, if you AJ, and you have to pick the right counter, and that's that straight left to kill a fucking southpaw. I mean, a straight right to kill a southpaw, bro. So he has to time it properly. That's what it's going to be about. I don't know if Garcia and them have the ability to train that, but I'm telling you, I'm a southpaw. The way you beat a southpaw is a straight right hand, and it's not bombarding him with straight right hands because they're going to move, they're going to slip, they're going to dip. It's a timing thing. So if he times it right, if he's consistent with looking for it, he's going to get it, or he can get it. So I don't know if he got the power. Well, I think he got the power to hurt and knock out anybody. He a big dude. So go ahead, Shane.
I mean, I would say for the first 2 rounds or so, you're throwing punches, but you ain't loading up on anything. You want to touch the target.
Facts.
Get his timing right. Get his mechanics right. Start to build a pattern. You want to touch him. It builds confidence as well. Once you start feeling that you're touching something. And another thing is, if you're going to be first, you can't just be first to be first. I don't know. The guys on the screen will know what I mean when I'm saying that. But for me to explain, just don't be first because, okay, there's no action. Let me try throw a punch. Don't do that. Everything you do has to be calculated. So if you're going to be first, it has to be to sustain a certain attack. You can't just be doing it sporadically because you feel like, okay, there's not been a lot of action right now. I might need to steal around. Let me do it. It has to be strategic. So if you're going to be first, I want to see in a space of a minute and a half, maybe a minute, you're actually being first and you're genuinely trying to do something to set something up. Maybe you're being first to push the dude to the ropes. So when you get on the ropes, you can actually start teeing off to the body or to the head. Maybe you're at a certain range and you feel like he's encroaching on your space. So you're going first. Keep that distance. There has to be a method to it. I felt like when he was fighting Usyk, he was playing checkers. So he's just constantly reacting to what his opponent's doing. And you don't want to be doing that in a high level competition. You don't want to be doing that.
Okay. Legend, rock out, bro.
Yeah, I just say just box smart. I wouldn't trade with Usyk earlier. If he try to trade, man, he might gas himself out earlier. So I just say box smart, and then later on in the rounds, then make it a dogfight. But I definitely don't want to see him gas himself out. If he gas himself out, man, Usyk's going to take over.
Yeah. I like everything that y'all said. I'll probably just sum it up like this. That, like Vlog said, that straight right hand is going to be extremely important. Now, you're going to have 2 situations with that straight right hand. Is he going to use it as a pot shot, or is he going to use it as his start-off punch to start combinations up? I'll give you a prime example. When he had success against Usyk, he was landing that straight right hand in a counter punch scenario, like Vlog was saying. But if he's not timing it correctly, or if he's telegraphing it, what's going to happen is kind of like what Oscar Valdez is doing against Shakur. He was throwing that straight right hand, but it wasn't effective because he was telegraphing it, and he wasn't following it up with nothing. So I want to see him throw that straight right hand, and I want to see him follow it up with something. Just don't use it as a pot shot. And like Legend said, he cannot gas himself out. He can't gas himself out physically or mentally. He can't gas himself out. But I'm still standing on what I'm saying. He got 5 rounds to land something significant. He got 5 rounds to land something significant.
Okay, let's go around and make calls. Go ahead. I mean, my bad. Go ahead, Bump Dude.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I would like for him to make it a dog fight, you know, like how he did, especially with Dominic Brazil. But you know, Usyk is way more skilled than that. You know what I mean? He's way more skilled than
I feel like I'm hearing a lot of
Brazil.
people say this. Oh, you got to be aggressive, and I'm with Blunt on this one, bro. You can't. To me, I just feel skill wise, you were asking AJ to do something he just can't do. You're asking this dude to just go out there and try to be ultra aggressive. Not you personally, but I'm hearing people refer to this, or make it a dogfight, make it a one. Like, bro, this don't come natural to this dude. That don't come. He also doesn't even have the mechanics for it. Defensively, he doesn't have the chin to go to war. He doesn't have the gas tank to go to war. And against someone
Can
who
I say one thing?
He doesn't have the foot placement for it.
Can I say one thing too? Proof that he's not good in the dogfight is Ruiz lost dogfight. Look at any of the clips that you want to. Toe-to-toe dogfight. Notice one thing he doesn't do in a dogfight. He never rolls. He never does anything defensive if you want to say toe-to-toe. Because even toe-to-toe, you got to either slip back, shoot your shots again. You know what I mean? You got to slip to the side, throw your body shots. Different things in a dogfight. Excuse me. Go ahead, Shane. I ain't hear you.
And you got Robert Garcia. He ain't gonna help that. Robert Garcia doesn't train fighters to slip. So I don't, bro. I don't see it, bro.
Yeah, another thing with AJ is weird because I'm like, he does need to be smart, but a part of him just need to just go in there and just fight. Like, you're not the better boxer. You're not the better technical guy. Your footwork's not gonna be there. Sometimes you just gotta go in and just fight. You know what I mean? And I kind of just want to see AJ be free.
Jeff, I disagree with that, Jeff. I think you have to actually some boxing intelligence, bro. The same way they used to say Tank. Oh, Tank is just a puncher. And then if you break a lot of the way Tank knocks dudes out, that is boxing. That is setting shit up. That is knowing, okay, this is the time to unleash. That's boxing. That's intelligence. So I kind of slightly disagree. I think he just has to be smart. He has to look for, like Shane said, throw the soft right hand. Like you said, feint the right hand to set up other punches for a combination. So being smart, I think that's the best move for him in this fight. Because if you said go out there and fight, when most people fight, Jeff, am I correct? Street fight and boxing, do they not gas out?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, and they're more vulnerable for
that's
attacks.
Why.
But
okay.
Let me
most
counter
fighters that are smart. Okay, go ahead.
What did he try to do the first fight? Exactly what you said.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did. Yes, he
did.
No,
he didn't, bro.
Hold on, Shane. Hold on, Shane. We're on camera. And we was like, the whole fight, we was like, why is he actually trying to box this dude? Were we not saying that, Shane?
But this is the thing.
No, I didn't say, hold up, Jeff. I never. Jeff. See, you twisting my words a little bit. I said
Shane. I said Shane. I said Shane.
Oh no. I'm just saying. But you're saying towards my comment. My comment was be smart. I never said don't fight. Just be smart when you fight. See that I agree with you. He has to, we gotta find out, bro. That's the only way to win.
You're asking him to be reckless, Jeff. You're asking him to go out there and fight. Yeah, but he has no defensive. You're going to a war with just a gun, no shield.
But Shane, you're falling right into my point. He tried to box the first fight. We said, hold on, Shane. Let me bro. Hold on, real quick. He tried to box the first fight. We said he was dumb, right?
Yes.
We said he was dumb for trying to box the ultimate boxer. Okay, well, let's go to the other side of the street. He can't go into a dog fight and rumble because he's gonna gas himself out. Correct, dog? That's what you said, right?
Yes.
So what are your two options going into a fight? You either going to fight smart or you going to get into a dog fight. We just said he can't do neither.
I'm saying when
so
no. This is the thing though, Jeff, yeah, where I feel like just because he's fighting smart doesn't mean he's boxing. What he done wrong in the first fight was he kept that fight mid to long range the whole entire fight. And he kept it technical, all technical. That is not what I'm saying he should do. I'm saying use your fundamentals and use your brain. Take advantage of those strengths that you have. I'm not saying he's not reckless. So you can't ask a dude who's not naturally a pit bull to go out there and do pit bull things. He has to step
I didn't say that
up.
neither, though. I didn't say that neither.
You're saying for him to just go out there and fight.
I told him just fight free. Like the first fight, he was overthinking. I felt like he was overthinking. And that's why he was staying mid to long range, because he was sitting there trying to think his way through the fight. He literally tried to think his way through the fight against a master boxer. So let me apologize. When I said he should fight free, I didn't mean just go balls to the wall. So I'm leaning more towards Blunt in terms of like, yes, you need to fight smart, but at the same time, he can't sit and just think his way through the fight.
No,
like, he got to just let it flow.
No, you have to let your hands go. But it has to flow. It has to be the correct punch, and it has to, like you said, if it's not that shot, set up something else, bro. This is the first fight I would say a big man needs to stay close to his target. This is the very first fight I think I would actually say that a puncher should stay close to actually be able to get those shots off correctly, make them actually count. Because long range, obviously, Usyk the shorter guy, but he's smarter, he might be slightly faster. So you got to stay close to that fast target.
Yeah, he's definitely quick.
You gotta stay close to that fast target.
You got better footprint.
A lot of the fundamentals. The closer you get, the easier it is to land.
Yeah, closer you get, easier to land, and then the closer you get, that makes Usyk more inclined to actually square up, which takes the foot
and get smothered,
just squaring
have his shot smothered.
Wait,
because a little dude ain't gonna hurt a big dude inside like that.
You seem like you're very confident that
hold on. One second.
Yeah, go back, bro. You missed something. I seen you skip.
Nah, I'll be ready already.
Yeah, I read that one.
Yeah, this is my point. Will Stokes are very confident that you will win this week. So what I suggest is we go. This is the first week of the prediction league. Let's go and put some money up. I mean, you got the site that can facilitate this. Let's put some money up. What are we saying? Where's everybody's status on this? Because
I still owe him $50. So whatever he want to do, I'll send it for him. So
literally.
Yeah, for sure. Let me read this comment real quick.
Who he got? Yeah.
He got AJ. And you better not pick Usyk on the back end, neither on the site, neither. That backdoor shit.
Me?
No, I'm talking about
me.
Will. I'm talking about Will Stokes.
Oh, I mean, but he can do that though, bro. Shit is different platforms. You can't. Don't
encourage him, man. Don't encourage him.
You got to be smart when it comes to that game, bro. This is a different game. This ain't. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be smart. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? And we got the options like that. So. You see what I mean? I ain't gonna kill the homie Stride. I'm here to uplift him. I'm trying to sprinkle him with a little game. You dig?
Yeah.
Tie his tennis shoes so he don't trip in these streets.
I feel you. DM3 said, I'm gonna tell you how AJ is gonna beat Usyk. He's going to bust his body up with body work, and when he's bent over in pain, it's gonna hit him with the uppercuts. It's over by the 7th round.
That sounds like a Rocky movie. There, bro.
That sounds great. I just want you to put it on the website.
Hey.
That's all I want.
DM3, we definitely need to see you in there, bro.
Yeah, put it on the site, bro.
Let it be known.
Sure.
Tell us whatever your name is so we'll know we can give you credit for your pick and all that. Because y'all know y'all names be different when y'all do the email and all that.
If that happens, I'll send you a nice bag. Will Stokes, it's insane pressure, but he's built different. He's not a normal human being. He will never pull out.
Nah, he ain't gonna pull out. No one is saying he will. It's just a hypothetical.
I mean, Will Stokes, this is history. Based on that, men can achieve great things. You know what I mean? Just look at Mike Tyson becoming the youngest. Look at what Buster Douglas did, one of the greatest numbers upsets in the history of sports. So things can happen. This is history. You talking 3-time. Ain't no modern day dude did that. What's Fury? Twice? Is Fury 2-time world heavyweight champ? Or yeah, all right. So this is history, bro. So you know what I mean? I ain't gonna say he can't do it. I just don't see him with the right camp to do it, bro. That's why I'm betting against him, is because I think he picked the wrong trainer. I gotta go off dude track record. That's like hiring somebody to work on your house, but they done fucked up the past 2 jobs. Come on, bro. You're not gonna hire this dude. Like, so you see what I'm saying? You gotta use a little bit of common sense, bro. This is still common sense game.
Yeah, Will said AJ literally already did this, lost and regained it, bro. If he wasn't gonna be able to handle it, he would have pulled out against Ruiz, not Usyk.
No one said he was gonna pull out.
Yeah, it was a hypothetical, bro. It was a hypothetical.
Hold up.
You can't compare Ruiz and Usyk.
Hold up. That's all contractual, bro. So it wasn't no decision on whether I want the rematch. That shit was Eddie Hearn already put that shit in the contract. He had to do it regardless. So whether he wanted to or not is not even in question, bro. He gonna fulfill the contract or get sued. So you know what I mean? Come on,
Usyk is focused though. Ruiz was in party mode after he won the championship.
Facts.
Now he wasn't taking training serious. So
facts.
That gave Joshua a big advantage.
No, but my point was just to him. He's saying his mental is so strong. Your mental can't be that strong if it's already in the contract. You see what I'm saying? It's not like.
Let's keep it real, Jet Blunt. He was also entertaining a step aside. So he wasn't. It's not like it's not. Am I not correct in saying that AJ entertained a step aside? So he was willing to step aside and not fight AJ. Usyk. If that's the case, at some point, what Blunt is saying has to be true, because it doesn't look like it's much of a. I want to, like, when Wilder thought was contractually obligated to fight Fury, he didn't entertain no step aside. It was, I'm going in the ring of rematching. There was a thought of step aside for AJ. He did entertain step aside, which makes me question his psychological state going into a fight. I'm not saying he will pull out, but the fact that you're already thinking about
mental health, hashtag mental health, mental health.
I'm gonna say hashtag silk sheets. You get side money. You can definitely get a wide assortment of colors in silk sheets. You know what I'm
I hear you.
Just
say them satin pillowcases.
Them satin
pillowcases.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? DM3 said my latest video on my channel, I'm gonna break it down, so go check it out how AJ wins. DM3, I'll spot you one.
For sure.
I'll give you a chance to put your link in the comment section and we'll flash it up there. So get your link and put it up there.
What I ask you to do, DM3, do me a solid, bro. Jump in the head-to-head situation, man, because there's a couple guys right now on the platform that might be willing to take you on a little something. You feel me?
Put some money up.
So far, it's only 3 in their head-to-head so far. So only 3 people is jumping.
I'm in there as soon as we done, bro. Yeah, I already made my picks for the week and everything. Fuck away.
The league kicked up.
I already made my picks.
Been doing better numbers, but the head-to-head, we want people in the head-to-head who's willing to put up money as well as not just make free picks.
Yeah, put your money where your mouth is, baby. You dig?
Absolutely.
It's all good because it ain't no house or nothing like that. You know what I mean? What you put in is what you get back. You feel me?
We putting a little burger and fries money up, man. Nothing crazy.
Yeah, we ain't trying to take nobody mortgage money or nothing. I mean, my wife will kill me. Bop bop. She'll put me on the scope.
His nigga said bop bop.
and just a heads up for those who are confused. This is different to the free prediction league. So we got prediction league, and then we got the head-to-heads where we're running picks with
same fights,
side pot. Yeah, same fight.
Can I say this though? I know Shane said it to me privately, and I'm just hard-headed because I'm an old dude. We definitely need to expand, bro. It is some excellent fights that may draw more action to the head-to-head because it's closer. It's not so lopsided. You understand what I'm talking about? So that's just my point to hopefully help us grow. That's all I'm saying. That's all I bring it up for, to help us grow. I ain't, trying to take control of nothing or do nothing crazy.
We all about growing at the end of the day. Will said, Shane, with all due respect, bro, what do you know about what it takes to be a fighter when you've never been one?
For one,
go ahead. I know where Shane going. Hold on. I know where Shane going with this.
Shot fired.
For one, I've actually fought before, and obviously not professionally. I've fought in my life. I've been in the gym before, so obviously, but forget that. But how it's like asking me if I'm a son, do I know what it takes to be a father? Of course I do, because I would know how I would want my father to treat me. And therefore, based on that blueprint, I will then say I will know how to be a good father based on that standard. It's the same thing as me being an analyst. I've analyzed boxing my whole life. As a fighter, if I had a fighter, I would want them to be a certain way. There's certain criteria that is just has to be there. So maybe first-hand information. I've never been under the lights in front of 20,000, of course not. But that doesn't mean that doesn't mean that I don't know what it takes to be a fighter. It's just based on analysis, it's based on analysis.
That's well said, and it's even so. I'll even follow up with that. So Will, for the people that don't know, Will Stokes fights. He's amateur right now, but he's a fighter. So just to follow up on that, even with you being a fighter, everybody's mentality is not the same. Everybody's DNA is different. So the way AJ acts is probably different than how Chisora acts, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? The way you act in the ring is different than AJ and vice versa. So just because you're not in the actual ring actually doing the job does not mean that your comment is not correct or your opinion is not correct. And that'd be the problem I be having with like fighters. They'd be like, you never stepped in the ring, so you don't know what you're talking about. And I always be like, is either my comment is right or wrong. Forget my background. Is my comment right or wrong? Go ahead.
Can I speak for somebody that no, and this I might be, you know what I mean? I'm trying to speak on Will's behalf right now because I'm somebody that is for decades, many moons, for in and outside the ring. So I get what he's saying. Like if you haven't really fought the battles and maybe a war or two, you might not get a guy like AJ's disposition and where he could be coming from. That's why I will, if you missed it earlier, I asked, would the fact of this being history be something that could boggle his mental? You understand what I'm saying? This 2022, this is history. This hasn't been done in a while. I'd have to check the record books to see who's the last guy to do it 3 times. Again, it's still history. It hasn't been done that often. It's the heavyweight division. That's a lot of pressure on this dude, bro. So you got to take that into consideration when you say, yo, he's mentally ready. You know what I mean? So I get your point, and you're not wrong because I'm somebody that fights. So we can dispute a lot of people that haven't been punched in the face before. If you ain't seen stars, counted a couple chickens, you don't need to be coming over here really trying to get in knee deep with guys that have probably. That's all I can say to Shane and anybody else that ain't really dog walk somebody. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my commentary in support of Will.
I mean, when you say that to me, I mean, again, I just feel like the reason why that statement is just, it couldn't be further away from the truth, is because most of the people that people rate or rank as top coaches wasn't worth shit as a fighter. Or maybe they didn't even fight.
But let me tell you something. You know how much game you get from taking L's? And I'm somebody that took L's. I'm not untouched in these blocks. I ain't never been shot or stabbed, but you know, I took some L's, took some losses. You know, y'all know what it is with the OPD and the PPD. Y'all know what it is. You check my resume, you underdig? But I'm scot-free, never ratted, never did none of that sucker shit. So, you know what I mean? My point is, you take L's and you lose from it. I mean, you learn from it. So a guy like Buddy McGirt, who never really, let's say, became unified or, you know what I mean, undisputed or anything like that, he's a guy that's lost against some of the greats. So he might have learned something that he could teach to his modern day fighters now. He's fought so many styles. So now he can teach how to fight different styles or teach fighters with different styles how to do little nuances that can help them in their career. So I think the guys that you say won't make the greatest trainers are probably some of the greatest trainers.
Yeah, no. In fact,
I'm just saying that I don't feel. No, sorry, just go ahead.
No, you can apply it both ways. There's scenarios where what Vlog is saying is completely correct. And then you have other scenarios where the other side is correct, and it's kind of just a lot of that is really on a case by case. Like if you take Freddie Roach. Freddie Roach is one of the greats to the general public, but you know, like he ain't put in no like ring work. One of the most respected dudes in the sport is Virgil Hunter. He ain't never put in no work. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, so there's exceptions to what Vlog is saying. What Vlog is saying is, in a sense, is correct. So if we talking boxing, of course, we would all defer to, like, I can't stand Lennox Lewis as an announcer, but if he was to step on this show, I would give that man the proper respect, and I will always defer to him because he is who he is, and he came from where he came from.
Yeah,
he went through the trenches. It's all about defer. It's all about deferring. It's all about deferring. I have a problem with the people that so Vlog. I'm gonna give you a perfect example, bro. So if we talking some street shit, right? And a question comes out, and I'm like 99.9% sure that my answer is correct. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna defer to you because I know your background. I know what you done been through, and I'm still gonna defer because when someone actually done it, you have to take a side step and you have to give the person that actually done it first bite at the plate. And that's what I believe. I feel like when people disrespect the people that's actually done it, or they don't value their opinion, you understand what I'm saying? That's where I feel like it's extremely wrong.
I
disagree with Jeff as well there. I disagree.
Go ahead. Let me say this real quick before Shane go. When we call that in the streets that's a point where you start soaking game. The game could be right or wrong. It's just up to you to defer, to switch it for you, whatever your particular situation is. But when Jeff says, okay, I'm gonna take a little step back, he's observing the situation. It's soaking game. You're gonna ring your rag out later and it's gonna drip the way it's gonna drip. It's nothing wrong with that.
And that's what I meant. That's what I meant. I don't know if I said it correctly, but that's what I meant. Like I'm gonna.
You said it correctly, but this is where I would say, like, where I'm looking at it a little bit different is. Yeah, I feel like it comes back to your original point. Is either the point's right or the point's wrong. I don't really care your credentials, to be honest. You could have fought 500 times. You could have fought once. I don't really care about your credentials.
Is that
it's either right or it's wrong?
Yeah. So I'll give you another example, bro. So
is that Stone Cold in the building?
But bro, I give you an example. Blunt. What's it called? Johnny Nelson's former unified cruiserweight champion fought 50 times. He said Gervonta Davis will lose to James Tennyson. I don't care about your credentials. That's a wrong, inaccurate statement. That's an incorrect statement. I don't care about your credentials. That's wrong. So therefore, I'm going to. I don't really care.
But Shane, in that example, that's not soaking game though. That's not soaking. Like that's an opinion. That's just. Even in that situation, I would ask him. I'd be like, "What have you seen on camera or on tape to make you come to that conclusion?" You know what I mean? Even though we all know that's a dumbass comment, but like I would still give him the opportunity to try to explain it. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying, man. I'm like, we got to get the people that's done it. I feel like if we get on the proper respect, you know, I feel like
we live, cracking. What's up?
You know what I'm saying?
I don't give people respect unless they give it to me. So
I feel you. Listen, I feel you, and it goes both ways, man. Like it goes both ways.
I'm speaking as you can hear from a personal perspective. You can hear I'm talking about a lot of personal experience. I don't really give people have to earn that with me, bro. I don't care who you are in the fight game. You guys have seen me in press. I don't care, bro. You're not my friend. So I don't owe you anything.
Legend, I don't know if you seen Shane. We call him Ice Cold Shane for a reason. Shane, that young pup that just go. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, go ahead, man. I ain't mean to cut y'all off. No. I just seen a little. Y'all need to go to. Yeah, go ahead.
No. Get it off, bro. Get it off. Go ahead.
It ain't nothing but a little joint, man. We monsters from the city, bro. I'm just saying. This little mama is on TikTok. She actually, I got a little link on my shorts on my YouTube channel. Little mama from the city getting busy with the mitts. And she probably like 6, 7, 8 years old, bro. I'm telling you, the city produce hitters and spitters, man. So Philly hashtag, man. We nasty with it. You dig?
Yeah, and it's you know, my thing is to follow up with Shane. I will say this, bro. I'm not gonna take a person like Vlog, like if it's a street question and I get the question correct, Vlog has enough respect for me to be like, yo, like that answer was correct. You got some dudes, and have a dude be like, yo, I don't care if you right, you don't know shit because you ain't do like, all right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it is a line there, but you know, like that other person, like if Lennox Lewis came on the show and was like trying to like shit on all of us, like he's getting it. Like he's getting it because he initiated it. Because he initiated it.
Yeah,
like I'm gonna respect you until you give me a reason not to. Like if you give me a reason not to, then it's all bets off. Like it's on. Like it's gonna be a side pot.
That's for facts.
Real. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's facts. I mean, but that's man shit too.
That's man shit. Like that's man shit. Yeah, L-Dub the plug, man. They don't get no better than L-Dub the plug, man. What's good? What's good with you?
Drunk.
One of the best names I done heard, Drunk. Big shout out to you.
I mean, this dude, can find this dude at your Thanksgiving, your uncle, one of your funerals, anything, bro. That dude's everywhere. Drunk.
Listen, take your drunk ass over to G5JeffTV.com and go pick some of these fights, man. Take your drunk ass over there. He said, I don't care.
You can bet some bear money as well, bro.
Man, he gonna bet AJ first round knockout on some drunk shit. He said,
who he got?
He said, I don't care if he fighting Ronald McDonald. I'm glad to see Wilder back. Yeah, Wilder's good for the sport, man. He's good for the sport, hands down. Will Stokes,
thoughts on this fight, Drunk? What do you do? Let me ask a quick question to Drunk real quick. You know, we interact with folks. Thoughts on this fight? Do you think technically there's something he can overcome? I mean, because Helenius is, you know, he ain't no cupcake. So what your thoughts is, Drunk?
Will said, I don't think he can be calculated the first couple rounds and then try and fight him late. By that time, he'll be more than tired, and Usyk will be in a rhythm.
Nah, bro. If you go out and step on him from the first round, from the first bell, without being calculated, you're gonna get yourself knocked out. Because Usyk is too good. He'll just weather the storm. He'll literally just weather the storm, and then wait until that gas tank goes round 4, round 5. Like Tony Bellew never had gas tank problems. But after round 4, round 5,
let me say,
he was just absolutely drained.
Let me say this real quick to Will. I think he's saying that from a young cat's point of view. Got to remember, AJ's, you know what I mean? He ain't in his early 20s no more. And he's carrying around what seems to be, to me, a little bit extra weight. He's looking a lot more solid. That means you're going to need a lot more oxygen to get the power home, to get the shot off, period. So you talking about accuracy, you talking about a lot of basically mental things going on along with the physical. So, man, it's going to be it's going to be an uphill climb, Will. I mean, I ain't mad at you supporting your guy. I believe him, you know, I support my peoples, but shit, goddamn.
He kind of followed it up.
I just don't, I'm being honest.
Will followed it up. He said, I think he needs to jump on him from round 1 so that Usyk can't get into a rhythm.
Beautiful weather the storm to me.
That could be.
Yeah.
That could be true too.
True. He said it'll be very dangerous.
Because look at this, Will. Let me say this, Jeff. I'm sorry, man. I don't mean to cut you off, but we got a comment. I'm trying to respond to his comments. Have we really ever seen Usyk hurt? So when you say jump on him, that means you want to try to rock him, get his attention. Have we really seen Usyk hurt?
Yeah,
it's another thing you asking. Okay, I haven't really seen him. By some cruiserweights.
I mean,
I'm talking about heavyweights.
In the amateurs,
heavyweights. Right now in the heavyweights division, who has hurt him?
I mean, some people say AJ hurt him in the first fight.
He definitely got his attention in the first fight with a shot. Would I say he was hurt?
Okay.
I wouldn't say he was hurt, but he definitely got his attention. Will said it'll be dangerous, but
and that might be an opportunity then.
Yeah. High risk, high reward. I don't know about the idea of being smart. That's what he tried the first fight.
No, bro. He done the opposite.
No, he was technical. Will, he was technical in the first fight. And he was playing chess, and Usyk was playing, I mean, he was playing checkers. Usyk was playing chess, so he was too technical. When I say be smart, I mean throw it either with power, throw it short, throw it feint, set something up. You know what I mean? Know when the shot is really there, and that's being smart. Being defensive minded, being smart. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. Example, be smart, bro.
I give you an example. And I use this example all the time because I still think it's the performance of the year. When Jamel Charlo fought Castano, he wasn't negative. He was just smart. He bided his time. He waited his time. Like he wasn't even extra technical. He was just real smart and intelligent. He paced every round properly. He took moments off in rounds. He decided to turn up the pressure in rounds. He was very, very smart. That doesn't mean being
defensive minded in that fight.
Yeah, like
I thought he was defensive minded in that fight.
The only way of being smart is by fighting at long and mid range. You can be an aggressive fighter and still be smart.
Smart, yeah. Yes, Will.
Yeah, yeah, that's facts, and it's just it kind of goes back to Robert Garcia, man. Like it's student in the classroom. I don't like the teacher.
Man, I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
Hey, I can say this to you, man.
Would you say, Legend?
Y'all don't think Garcia is a good trainer for him?
Not in this fight.
Not in this fight.
Can I use an example, please, guys? Please let me use an example.
Let's go.
But AJ picked him though, right? So I mean, he had to see something.
Yeah, AJ picked him. Yeah, he picked him.
This is my issue. This is my issue. I'm a co-pilot just come out of college, and when I look in my seat, I am seeing a pilot, but this pilot is also new, bro. He was a co-pilot in his last fight, so he's never flown a plane either. The reason why I'm saying that is because Robert Garcia has never been ahead of a corner for a heavyweight fight. Never. He's never coached any heavyweight. He's never coached anyone at a top level at heavyweight. You are now at the mecca of the sport. It doesn't get any higher than this. Unified heavyweight title match. That's what you're in. Against someone who's already emotionally damaged and mentally damaged, and someone who didn't have a game plan for the first fight. You now have to formulate a game plan for something that you've never even been in. You've never even been in that situation before. You've never worked with. You're building a bond in a day. It's like an arranged marriage. It's like you have to build a bond immediately. It has to stick immediately. There's no feel out period. Immediate.
Go ahead, vlog.
Hey, can I say this? That's like me picking my wife, and I know she's no baby daddies. You know what I mean? Like Robert Garcia has straight duds on his resume. You understand what I'm saying? I'm saying from Mikey and the dude that came back from being retired. A bunch of his B-level guys, bro. Nobody's really that guy, bro. Who is his star? Who is this guy that you say, yo, that's the hot trainer? What this pick was about money. Everybody else wanted the dollar because they knew what the situation was. So look, if you want, hire me, this is what I'm asking for. They're not going to take a lowball situation and they know they going into a pot of money. Come on, bro. That don't make no sense. Bro. So I think Robert Garcia took it based on money, or he got picked based on money.
This is the problem, Blunt, yeah? This is the problem, yeah? The same ignorant person that picked Robert McCracken to be his coach is the same ignorant person that's picking Mikey. So it's not like he's brought someone into his team to go, you know what, let me figure out who I'm going. Like, you needed to bring a boxing mind in there to make your decision. You see my point? You don't have that insight. You're making a decision from a place of ignorance. You haven't fixed the problem. You still like you're the same person who picked Robert McCracken. So what makes you the best man to pick the coach for you? You see my point, bro? What makes you the best individual to pick this man to pick the coach for me?
I can't argue with that. I can't argue with that.
Toshi, I think we just answered this question. How much of a difference can Robert Garcia make? The little run. DM3 said, "I don't bet."
Little
is it? Well, get into the free Get into the free portion, brother. Get into the free portion. It's a fantasy league.
It's a prediction league.
It's a prediction.
Just all we need is your email, DM3. Yeah, you just putting in your email, and G5 gonna pay you. He paid me. That's why I'm still here. No, I'm just clowning. That's my homie. That's why I'm still here. That's my young Aki, man. This. You know what it is.
For sure. He said, but I will be back when AJ does what I said he's gonna do. Hey, listen, if AJ don't do what he say you're gonna do, what's my man name? The Canelo guy.
Come back anyway.
Edwin Castillo.
Don't pull an Edwin Castillo.
Oh, he disappeared.
Canelo lost and he just disappeared, man. He went to another. I also pissed off, man. Chris G screenshotted this shit for me. Dude did a $10 super chat just to talk some Canelo shit. I was like, bro, we've been letting you do Canelo talk for free. I said, if I'd have known that, I'd have charged you.
Literally.
All that bullshit. Yeah, man. DM3 said, I haven't finished the video yet. I'll be done tonight. Bro, shoot us the link. We need the link, bro. Will said, yeah, I'm not saying non-boxers can't analyze boxing, but I'm just saying it seems weird to me when someone is saying that a fighter doesn't have what it mentally takes when they've never been there. Let me get that one. So, Will, I don't have to be in the ring to point out certain fighters in certain situations.
Right.
I've been in the gyms as well. Like I grew up around gyms and all that since I was 7. I don't have to be a professional fighter to know that AB got problems inside the ring, inside the ring, and outside the ring. I don't have to be a professional boxer to see that. You understand what I'm saying?
Same example,
AB is a prime example.
Can I say this?
He's a 4-belt weight.
Let me keep it short for y'all. Let me keep it simple for you.
Mm-hmm.
It's called game recognizing game. That's all it is. Yeah, it's a lot of babble going on. When you standing in the corner recognizing game, you can soaking, and then you go run to do your 1-2, and you survive, you elevate, blah blah blah. So when we say what we peeping, it ain't looking good. That's just us saying we soaking up what he giving us, and it don't look good to me. So I'm calling it the way I'm calling it. Don't mean we can't be wrong, Will. That's just what feels to us. So you know what I mean? We over technicalizing what we are saying as men. Like men, we observe, we get the vibe. The vibe is not good. We do our 1-2.
How to spell that?
Bro, I've never heard. That's amazing.
He said, "I'm fucking with it. I can't get it on a shirt, but
bro,
I'm rolling with over technicalizing.
I like it. Bro, this is amazing. This guy's a wordsmith, bro.
Wordsmith for sure. But bro, it's just some situations don't take a lot to put together. Like that's simple ABC. Like that's like if Boots get into a ring with a dude that's the cashier at the Poppy store. I don't need to be a professional fighter to know that he's gonna be right back at that cash register after he get out the hospital. I don't need to be a fighter to know that. You know what I'm saying? Some situations it's easy to analyze. You understand what I'm saying? Mr. Motivated, we G5JeffTV.com, bro. We need you in the fantasy league, baby. Come on now. He said, my guys, OG had me cracking up with his opinion on AB. Hit us off, bro. Bro, you slipping today?
I'm gonna say this, man. No, it's me, baby. You know what it is. But I'm gonna say this, man. I could be a little harsh on AB. No, I ain't slipping, bro. I jumped into my AB thought, and I apologize for my timing. Again, I'm back on point. Let me say this though. I could be harsh on AB, but I do honestly respect his natural talent, bro. And I hoping we was getting a flash of that. That's so I came off a bit more reckless than I should, because somebody of my stature, I know better. Words get you in a lot of situations you can't get yourself out of. So I might have been a bit harsh, and I want to take a little bit back. But I was crying though. I fucks with AB, man. And talently, he was a dude that was a shadow.
The legend. Sorry to cut you off, Blunt. I literally sorry to cut you off. I was gonna say, did you are you going live for the fight this week?
No, I'm not.
Like build up for the fight.
You going do a podcast before the fight?
Probably not.
For you got to work?
Nah, I'm not. I don't have to work, but I'm going out of town though.
Got you.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Tony's reviews. Damn, bro, I ain't seen you in a minute. Bro, come on back home, man. Come on back home. He said AJ is about to get punished. I can't knock that opinion. I can't knock it. DM3 said, y'all family, I definitely be back regardless of the outcome. Hey man, we appreciate you, man. Hey, DM3, find your link before we get up off this joint, man, and put it up in the comment section, man. Or matter of fact, give them your channel name. If it's just DM3, just put DM3 in the comment section so we know where to look. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, man. We got some hardcores in here real quick. Real quick. We got Akhmadov and we got Pulo. What's your call? This is WBA 140 world title. What's your call?
Shane, what you got?
Your boy 9-1. Akhmadov 9-1.
Say that again, sorry.
Yeah,
he didn't hear you, but he didn't hear you, Vlog.
The fight that I sent you, the fight from our Instagram.
Okay.
What's your call on that fight from Instagram?
Is that for WBA regular or WBA? It has to be WBA regular.
That's the world title.
Yeah,
no.
WBA regular.
No, that's the world, baby.
Yeah, regular world title.
Yeah,
regular. Yeah.
No, it's the world title. Your boy dropped the belts, man. It's for the world title, bro.
Yeah, but
they splitting them up already.
Isn't Taylor fighting? No, isn't Prograis fighting Zepeda for the WBA, sorry. Or is that WBC?
I thought it was a WBO.
WBC, bro. WBO. It's not for the WBA. These are the world titles have been split. I'm asking y'all guys for a call on a world title fight.
Shane, kick it off.
I don't know. I didn't even know the fight was happening. I didn't even know Blunt told it to me today while I even realized the fight was happening.
What you think, Vlog? What you think?
I think Pulo could pull it off, but I'm not gonna lie. The boy Akhmadov, if I'm saying his name correctly, I hope so.
Is that the guy used to be trying to Eddie Hearn?
9-1. The dude 9-1, bro. He in a world title fight. Goddamn. So his power gotta be vicious, but he lost to Barrios. So just saying.
No, you
lose to Barrios, that means you losing to somebody that can box a little bit.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm gonna have to do some homework on that one. I'm
still trying to figure out who you're talking about. Because I guarantee you're not saying that. The Russian or with the Eastern European dude, whatever Russian, whatever he is, I don't want to be disrespectful, but he lost to Barrios. That was the biggest fight that he was in. He currently 9-1, and we talking about Pulo, 20-0 Dominican cat. You know what I mean? Yeah,
he was in there with everybody.
I know who that is.
He was in there with everybody.
I'm thinking about
What card is that on?
He on the board that's been on the longest layoff of his career. What's the board name? Shit. God damn, let me find my phone, man. Y'all first, man. Can't believe y'all ain't up on this shit. We got the fans in the building making me look bad. I have to go to my Instagram. But I think it's a Sunday card, to be honest, bro. Let me go to proboxing.com. Bro. That's my joint. So I get all my odds and shit from, because you know. Hey, what I was gonna tell you, the legend, I found a lane. That's the lane I kind of run with personally. I do my thing with the fellas, but when I jump in my lane, either I'm tapping into some news that's really hot, current, something that's changing the game, or I do my 1-2 with the lines, bro, because this is obviously sports, so you could bet on it. And that's what I was gonna say, man. You find your lane, bro, you can really run because it's your lane. Who gonna stop you from running? You feel me?
Yeah, facts.
Hello?
Yeah.
No, we're here. You're just way out of sync, bro.
Yeah, you're joining out of sync a little bit. That's cool though. We're gonna jump off though.
Yeah, well.
You know what, Shane? Let's just do
Navarrete. He on the Navarrete card.
He's on the Navarrete card. That fight's what is that fight this weekend?
Yeah. Navarrete versus Bayless.
Yeah, it is.
I like that fight. Fight. Navarrete, yo, they do a great job matchmaking him. He always
your boy coming back
same level opponent.
Yeah,
you notice that? ESPN, yeah. He fights the same level opponent every fight.
Wait 1 second. When's Kobe versus Georgia? Next week,
27th.
Yeah, the 27th.
That's the 27th. Yeah, that's the latest. Completely unnecessary fight. Don't mean nothing. Two dudes that's washed. Yeah, don't. It's like that fight reminds me of Eubanks and is it for what? For what? Yeah. They just recycling their jeans that got a hole in it, bro. Anyway, what I was gonna say was Evan Holyfield coming back.
What was that? 1 hour 48 minutes.
Man, I swear to God, bro. I wish I had the personality that you had, bro. I swear to God.
Vlog is a sick individual.
I mean, I'm not as harsh as you are. I'm just making it a little funny, my dude, because it don't make no sense. You headlining dudes that we've seen lose against top guys just because they're in a different division. A different division that makes it a headline fight. It doesn't, bro. Come on, now stop it. That's just so they could throw one of them in the ring with Ramirez, with somebody else they could pull to the top right card, or any other champion, maybe Pulo or somebody like that. I don't know. But it don't make no sense. But what I was going to say as we slide out the door, Evan Holyfield's supposed to be back this weekend. So good luck to the young man. I know he's coming off a loss. So hopefully he do his 1-2 in this fight.
Who he fighting?
He fighting Jermaine McDonald. Ain't no line on it, but he fighting.
Well, I need to know the line. I'm putting some bread on McDonald, man. Putting some bread on Ronald McDonald, man.
You ain't shit. You ain't shit.
Fuck that, man. Damn. Hey Shane, before we go, yo, like I listened to like an old vlog clip. Remember when we was trying to pronounce that name, Woot was doing, I posted it on the gram. Yo, vlog was like Naggy Boo, Boogie Naggy Boo. I was like, I said vlog is freaking classic, man. Like,
right.
Yo, man.
The legend. What's the subscriber count now? Do you have it up, or do you not display it?
Say it again.
Your subscriber count. Do you display it? Is it something that's displayed?
Yeah. I got 50. I don't know if I'm not sure if it's on display, but I got 50.
No, that's solid.
Yeah, we need to get it to 100 by the weekend.
Yeah, we got to get my man Legend up to 100, man. We got to get my man Legend up to 100. We need 100 subs. Matter of fact,
you on the gram, my dude?
Yeah, I'm on the gram.
Self-promotion, baby, is the key.
Yeah, he is.
Self-promotion is the key, baby.
Right.
Listen, but I mean, promoting yourself to the rest of the gram.
Yo, listen, man. If my man Legend, if my man Legend get the 100 subs by then the next 2 weeks, man, I'm picking a bonus fight and I'm putting the cash prize on it. If my man get to 100 subs, by at least next week.
Episode 4, before 4, I had 37. So now I'm up to 51 to be exact. Yeah, I got 51. Yeah.
Hey, getting them naturally is the best way, bro. It'll give you a better feeling. I'm telling you. Getting them naturally,
bro. Shane to tell you, I was at like 500 subs for like
a minute,
damn near a year, and I ain't give 2 fucks. I ain't care, bro. I did not care. Like I went in the car after working a 12-hour shift and recorded my joints. No thumbnail, no video, no nothing. Yeah. Just I ain't care. You know what I mean? So the more you can get them naturally, you know what I mean, the better off you'll be, man. But
I mentioned on episode 1 that, whether I have 1 or 100, as long as I hit somebody, I'm good.
And that's the most important thing. Like it's just knowing, and I said this the vlog. I was just like, bro, like we're actually getting people to take time out of their schedule to dedicate to you. Like, you know how hard it is to get somebody's time? Like, that is extremely difficult to do.
I'm telling you, bro, if you natural, they're going to draw to you. If you honest, if you fresh, you dig, you feel me? It just be you, bro, and it's going to come your way. And I mean, you got to have some knowledge, too. People don't want to listen to nobody that don't know what the fuck they talking about. So, obviously, we rock with you. You know what you're talking about. Just keep developing your personality a little bit, and trust me, they're gonna hit that.
But a lot of these names, man, it's a lot of the fighters, man. A lot of fighters ain't pronouncing the names, especially the foreign fighters. But
bro,
at the end of the day, everybody know who I'm talking about.
Vlog is notorious for screwing a name up. Don't let that stop you. Like vlog popularity
it's because I fuck your name up.
Start fucking
because I fuck your name up.
Yeah, like so you can't. Just he will butcher. Yo, hey Shane, what's your favorite vlog name? Fuck up.
That's a hard one.
Budabayev.
Budabayev.
That was a good
nigga.
one.
Budabayev, my nigga.
What's the brothers that fought on ESPN? Shit.
If I can't pronounce the fight last name, I'll just say
he called him a pizza. Damn, vlog. Which one? That's my favorite name. Fuck up. Hold on. I gotta find this before. I probably should be getting off in the next 2 minutes.
Or something.
I gotta figure this out.
Bro.
You know, hold on. Jermaine Ortiz fought him. It was
ravioli or something. That's what you called him or something.
Yo, hold on.
Shit.
I gotta find it, bro.
I ain't mean to do it like that.
Like the guys that's fighting on the undercard, Usyk and AJ. What's the name? Horvit. How you say his name? Okay, and what's the guy's name fighting?
No, it wasn't.
Big Bang Zhang.
Okay, yeah, who y'all got in that though?
Zhang.
I don't know if we talked about that or not.
Man, Zhang is going to get hurt. His defense is terrible.
Like I saw the face off.
He like 50, my dude.
I got it. 50. Hold up. We about to drop the mic and get off. Yo, the most famous name fuck up for vlog is fucking Joseph Adorno. He called this nigga Joseph DiGiorno. And the shit that made it so funny, he was so serious when he said it. He said, "Yeah, Joseph DiGiorno." I said, "You just called this nigga a pizza, yo, like whole snack." So, yo, don't run from the names, bro.
Shit.
Like that's
My
the
bad.
point. Like, don't run from the names.
If I can't pronounce it first, I'll say the last, man.
Yeah, but nah, we got some classics.
Hey, timestamp that shit, Jeff, man. You got me hurting in here, man. Right at the end of it, bro.
We got
hilarious,
man. DM3, last 2 comments we get about
man,
it.
Hilarious.
That's
bro.
my Shields video, but it goes to my channel. But I'm gonna definitely go check you out, bro, for sure. DM3ENT is my channel.
Got you.
Yeah, we're gonna check it out for sure, man. But Legend, give me your social media, man, so we can get up out of here, good brother.
Yeah, I'm on IG as the Legend 3347. I'm on Facebook as Ty Finney. Podcast called In This Corner.
Hey man, go follow him, all platforms and all that, man. Blunt, give it up, bro.
Man, you know it's BFV Boxing First Vlog. Check me out on Instagram. Use the #1 for the word first, and hit me up, man. I'm on the betting side of the game. I'm trying to give you some numbers, help you get some money, hitting you with my tips, and you know what I mean, my little bit of inside info. And check me out on Twitter, man. Boxing First Vlog. You know the way it is on screen. Use the word, you dig? Salute.
Shane, give me the social media, bro.
I'm Shane. Everybody who's on this, just please go to g5jeftv.com and register for the prediction league and the head-to-head, but mainly the prediction league.
Facts.
We want more players than we got last year. So.
Jump in that head-to-head.
Absolutely, man.
Jump in that head-to-head. Jump in that head-to-head. Don't be scared.
Yeah, for sure. I'm all over the place, man. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. G5JeffTV website, g5jefftv.com. 3rd season of the Prediction Fantasy League this Saturday, man. $500 for the winner, $200 for the 2nd place, $100 for the 3rd place. We got side pot, head to head. We got what you need. You know what I'm saying? So on behalf of Ty Finney, aka the Legend, Mr. Joseph DiGiorno himself, Mr. Boxing First Vlog, and VP Shane, aka Ice Cold Shane, and your boy G5 Jeff TV. We will be back tomorrow. I don't know what we talking about, but we gonna chop up whatever we need to chop up. So on behalf of the staff, this is 114. We see you at 115 tomorrow. Peace.